Bianca Zoonekynd is with us, the 2017 world champion at trampolining in the double mini trampoline. I had no idea what all of that meant until I had to get into the research and find it out. But Bianca, you are the first South African woman ever to be crowned a world champion in double mini trampolining. Welcome to Sport at 10 and congratulations on the achievement.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's good, it's good, it's good. Now what I want though is for South Africans to see what it is that you do. So I know we've got a little something that we can show them and then you can tell us what this is exactly. So let's play that and see. This was at the World Championships. This was in Bulgaria, in Sofia,
yeah.
And this was the jump that really took you to the World Championship. What is this? What do you do here? You run down the runway. That's the trampoline.
Yes. So you do a skill on, and then you do a skill off, and that little red block, that is the main aim of the game, is to land in there and try stand still. Okay,
so that's the key, is hit the trampoline, do the skill in the air, trampoline again, and then land in the red.
Yes.
And then, here, that's you and your mom, who's also your coach.
Yes.
And then the score comes up.
Yeah.
And you knew.
Yeah, sort of. There was still one more goal to go, but we had quite a big margin in the difference between the results. So it was tight, but we knew we had a medal, and that was the main thing at that stage.
How long had you been working towards this moment?
For that moment, for the senior gold medal, is since 2009 when I went senior, and that was my first year, and in my first year I came stone last. And then after that I came second in 2010 and 2011, and then since then we've been aiming for the gold.
Bianca, you're telling me it took you 9 years to do that doing dish, and then 9 years?
Yeah.
For what takes literally 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Huh? Why so long?
It's scary being up there. I mean, we don't have the opportunity to go compete every single year at all the competitions. We do maybe 1 or 2 competitions a year. So you're not on that world stage all the time because of the funding situation at the moment. So the more competitions you have, the more comfortable you are up there. And it's difficult to stay on that little trampoline and in that little block.
Why was 2017 the year that made the difference in all that 9 years of build-up?
I think a lot of the pressure was off of me at that stage because we didn't expect to be there even after my accident and stuff. So it was a lot of pressure off of me, and I was just going out there to do my routines to prove to myself that I could still do them after everything that's happened in 2017.
Okay, so accident I want to come to. Can you just put your hands up like this? And let the camera see that. Let's just zoom in on your hands. Because what is that?
That was just playing around on the bar.
So you're hanging on to and training and in the gym, and you're hanging onto that bar and you're flipping around and you actually cut yourself and hurt your hands?
Yeah, because I don't do artistic gymnastics. So I was just playing around and then, kind of.
And then you're hurt. Stop playing around. Let's talk about the car accident though, because how long before you went to the World Championships were you in a car accident?
My accident happened on the 1st of August. I was admitted into hospital. And then World Champs was in November.
So 3 months?
Yeah.
You're in a huge car accident.
Yeah.
Down in PE, what happens?
I was driving out to see one of my friends in Seaview, and I swerved for a buck. And
so a buck?
Yeah.
Like not a 1 rand?
No.
You didn't swerve to get like a 1 rand?
No.
There was like an animal back in the road?
Yeah, we don't have like those small little ones. We have like those big ones as well.
So you see it, and you think, oh,
yeah, and
let
then
me
I
avoid
went
it.
that way, and then I went that way, and then I went that way, and I was like rolling.
The car rolled?
Yeah, and then
rolled and rolled?
Yeah, I came out the window.
Huh?
Out the passenger window. And then I landed on my bum, and I was like, oh no.
And then, you know what you did when you got out? You went like this.
Yeah, I went like that, and I was like, oh no.
You rolled and then you started and you're, No, it didn't end up like that. You ended up in hospital, right?
Yeah, I ended up in hospital with 2 broken ribs, punctured lung, and my face was all messed up.
And now you're 3 months from the World Championships. You've had a rib go through your lung.
Yeah.
You're struggling to breathe. It's broken. And you're thinking, I've got no chance.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be ready in 3 months. It's over.
Yeah. I kind of asked the doctor I was like, the first thing I said, I've got World Champs in November. He's like, yeah, well, we'll see how that goes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, but not this year. And yet you did it. How?
Yeah. Getting back into training was a bit tough. but I was excited to get back to training. Sitting down doing nothing the whole time, it's frustrating, and not having been able to do lots of things, like whenever I move, it's a bit sore and stuff. So getting back into training was difficult at times as well, but we pushed through, and at the end of the day, it worked for us.
The last time a South African athlete was a world champion at anything to do with trampolining was 38 years ago.
Yeah.
You are now the first South African woman to ever be a world champion at this. What does that feel like? Like, you're not only the world champ, but you're the first ever from our country to have achieved it.
It's a really great feeling. I mean, I hope I inspire other girls even in our country and show them that it's not impossible. So yeah, I mean, it's not something that happens overnight. You got to work very hard at it.
Those girls who are inspired, how do they start? What's the beginning of the journey?
Getting into the gym and playing on a trampoline. I mean, we take them from as young as 2 years old. As soon as they're willing to take instruction from us and learn, then we take them. Most of the time from that age, we play with them a lot, from 2 until like 5, 6, 7, and then we start working more. If we see they have potential, then we push them a little bit harder maybe. But yeah, it's fun to be in the gym, I suppose.
So you can still turn me into a world champ?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right.
It might take 9 years though.
Yeah, right. I can see myself running down one skip, doing a Bianca, and being the first black South African old guy to be a world champ, landing in the red. There it is. That's the jump that made the difference. Bianca Zoonekynd, it's absolutely been a pleasure talking to you. We're proud of your achievements, and go out there and defend the title now. When is the World Championship again?
It will be this year in November again.
So then you have to defend it. It was
Yeah.
easy winning it. It only took 9 years to win. Now we need to do it over and over again. Thanks for coming to Sport at 10.
Thanks so much for having me.